Hello Capricorn, this is your June reading for signs of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We're going to have a look at love for you and what's coming up for you for June. I hope good things. We're going to look at your past, current and any future energies, and see what we've got for you. Okay, so let's have a look for you Capricorn. Two more, please. Okay. Could be an air sign that you're dealing with. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Do you know that's strange? Because when I was starting your reading, I was torn between doing Capricorn and Aquarius. And in my mind, I kept saying Aquarius. I thought, no, Capricorn. So it could actually be that you're actually dealing with an Aquarius. That's why I wanted to say Aquarius. It could also be a fire sign. It could also be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But I'm getting that it's actually an air sign that you're dealing with. Again, it doesn't have to be. They might just have air placements. Anyway. So, for your past energies, let's have a look what's going on. Again, the way I do my readings, if you are connecting with somebody and it becomes apparent, I look at their energies. If not, we have a look if there's anything new coming in, or we just concentrate on your energies. At this moment in time, I think you're taking a break from something, or I think you have been in the past. You've been kind of, especially with the Four of Swords in reverse here, I'm just kind of thinking that you're ready to move forward now. Maybe a connection you've had your doubts about and you're ready to now leap forward with that connection. I'm also getting an issue with communication here, especially with the wand energy, and we've also got the Queen of Swords here in the upright position. I'm getting that there's something not quite right with communication. Maybe you've had an argument with somebody, maybe you're trying to, what I want to say is you're trying to get, but I don't know why this is coming to my mind, but obviously it's intuition, I'm going to go with it anyway. You're trying to get on the good side of somebody. If that resonates, brilliant. If it doesn't, it's not a message for you. But you're trying to get on the good side of somebody, maybe by reaching out, maybe by communicating. I don't think it's gone too well in the past between the two of you. I think communication in the past as well has been an issue. Maybe there was lots of arguments, maybe there was... It's just something that I'm picking up on to do with communication. You'll know better than me, of course. You're doing a lot of thinking as well, especially with the Nine of Wands here. You kind of... I think you're learning from your past mistakes. Definitely an issue with communication because I can't even get my words out, and that's a sign. I think the past mistakes are leading you to plan carefully in your head what you want to say. I know we're looking at past energies, but I've got a feeling that this is bringing into current energies, the way that it's going. But you're kind of planning in your head what you want to say, ready to step forward to this person. In the past as well, especially with the Queen of Swords here, I got a feeling that you're more the dominant one in this relationship. Again, energies can flip and it could be the person that you're dealing with that I'm reading. But in the past, regarding a relationship, I think you've been the one that has been making the decisions, leading the way, and for some reason there's an issue that's happened, a breakdown in this relationship, but now you're kind of looking at a way to get around this, a way to reach out to them, a way to communicate with them, maybe learning from past mistakes, and you're kind of thinking, I'm not going to go down that route, I'm going to try a different way of approaching this person. When I say approaching, I definitely think that you're moving towards them as opposed to them moving towards you. You're the one that this is all revolving around. I'm going to look at your current energies before I have a look at anybody that you're dealing with. Like I said before, there is definitely somebody here. Whether it's strong enough to have a look at, to see what's happening between the two of you, or whether we look at new, we'll see how it goes. What are the current energies for my Capricorn, please? Current energies for my Capricorn. There's definitely good things heading your way. Yeah. I know we've got a reversal there, but there's definitely good things heading your way. I also want to show you what's on the bottom of my deck, which is your own card. No, it's not your own card, it's Aquarius. Again, there is something to do with Aquarius in this reading. It could be you that actually has an air sign as a placement, but the fact that I picked up on it earlier and I wanted to say it, and now we've got the star card at the bottom of the deck, you know, I'm picking up on that Aquarian energy within your read. So you'll know better than me, obviously, if you are dealing with somebody with air placements and Aquarian placements, or whether or not it's you. There is something there though. But yeah, I'm getting the feeling that you've made your mind up. You've definitely made your mind up of whereabouts you want to be, who you want to be with, and how your life's going to go. It's just a case of getting there for you. I mean, we see that you're doing a lot of thinking in your head in the past, but obviously with the Sun card here now in your current energies, it could be a Leo that you're dealing with as well. We've also got a little bit of water, but I'm still convinced it's definitely an air sign that you are dealing with. Again, placements mean everything as well. But this is the getting what you want card. But the trouble is with it being placed with the Nine of Cups in reverse, it's kind of like it's there, but I want to say out of reach at this moment in time. Usually the Nine of Cups, when it's in the upright position, is my kind of nearly there card, knowing what you want, having your ships lined up. But obviously in the reverse, we're going to say that this is all not coming together yet. This is all not coming together yet. It could be something to do with the Judgment card as well. I mean, some of you, I don't know if you've got issues. There is something why this relationship, but is not coming together. But the positive out of this in your current is that you now have made your mind up. You now know what you are, you know, what you're going for. It's like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders as well, is what I want to say. I'm going to look at the person that you could be connecting with just to see if we can get any more answers on how they view you. I go straight in for the current energies for these. I also feel the need to draw a card out for singles. Now, usually when I do singles reads, and to be honest, I haven't had a lot of time to do single reads at this moment. It's been quite a mad year so far for me. But when I do that, I do a separate read for those that are not dealing with anybody. At this moment in time, for some of you, I'm getting, you see, that the mind, it's kind of like two storylines. For some of you, your mind's made up to move towards somebody, and for others, it's kind of like there is a decision being made between you and a person, and whether or not you're going to give to that decision, you might walk away. There's two storylines here. I mean, you'll know which one resonates the best, whether you want to move towards somebody or whether you've made your mind up to take a step back. What the current energy is for the person my Capricorn is dealing with. I've got two storylines for a while for a sign read, so this is quite interesting. Current energies for the person my Capricorn is dealing with. Okay, thank you. That wanted to come out in the upright. We will throw some clarifiers on if we need to. Right, okay, again, air energy written all over this. In fact, I may mention that in the title of the video, but, you know, swords, which is my air energy. We've got in this deck, it's the Father of Swords. In reverse, it's a lovely deck. I love this. The artwork on it is fantastic. We've also got the Justice card. We've also got the Two of Swords. Not my favourite card, to be honest with you, the Two of Swords. I will admit that. If you're used to my readings, you know I have my favourite cards, I have my not-so-favourite cards. And that one's not one of my favourites. It's kind of like confusion. I've had this for another sign I've done a lot lately. I can't think, was it Virgo? But that is just on that card. I don't think you're dealing with anybody with Virgo placements, because it's totally different from the read I got from them anyway. Yeah, it's kind of like they don't know what they want. If you are dealing with an air sign, you'll probably know that they do have sort of air traits. Obviously they're gonna, if they're an air sign, and usually it is quite, I always say air signs can be quite a little difficult to read because of their wishy-washy energy. It's in and out, in and out, in and out. Anyway, that's what I'm getting here. This person's confused. It could be to do with the connection for you. I also think that they've got issues going on. They might have come out of a marriage, they might have come out of a divorce, they might have come out of a separation. There is something that is going on with them that I don't think is connected to you. If you find that you have been connecting with an air sign and you're kind of wondering what's going on with them, it's kind of like now you know. They might have other issues going on that isn't to do with you. It's nothing like third party energy or anything like that. I just think this person is just focused on doing what they're doing, getting their life in order. Kind of a bit like you as well. Do I see them coming towards you at this moment in time? No, I think it's more you in your head about approaching them and what you're going to say when you are going to do that. I am also going to pull some future energy cards and have a look at you and them, and then we'll see if there's anything new coming in, which I will class as a singles part of the read. But for this moment in time, this person is purely not having their focus towards you, is what I want to say. Not a bad thing necessarily. It's kind of like the saying, no news is good news, in that they've got a lot going on. They've got a lot going on. What is the future energies for my Capricorn, please? When I say future, I do mean obviously we're reading for June, but as you know in tarot, future and timelines, etc., it can go a little bit longer than June, is what I'm trying to say. What can you tell me? I've just got the relax, it's all going to be fine. So if that's a message for you, then you'll know. But relax. If you're stressing over this, if you're stressing that you're not hearing from this person, it could be because of what they're dealing with. Maybe they're trying to wrap a marriage up, maybe they're trying to wrap a relationship up, maybe they've just got issues surrounding something to do with court. There's something that they're trying to work on that's leaving them confused. They might even think that they haven't got the time to come forward to you, but relax, it's all going to be fine, is the message I've just got. So you could be overstressing over not hearing from them, and there's a perfectly good reason. Or you're stressing about communicating with them, whether it or not it's the right time. I'd say no at this moment because of what they're going through, but everything has its place, everything has its divine timing. I'm going to shuffle again. It said, oh, I'm going to take that one because it's flown out at me. Oh, right, interesting. Again, like I said before, it might not be the right time. You might feel a little bit left out as well. I mean, we did have the happiness in getting what you want. I think this is more of you deciding now what you want as opposed to it coming together, because I don't see that it is, especially for the month of June anyway. I just think that the person that you're dealing with has got a lot going on, and it isn't the right time to kind of approach them, to kind of talk about where you stand with them in a relationship, because I don't think you'll get much back off them. I think it's a matter of waiting for this person to deal with what they've got to do. It's a good thing really, because I don't see them moving on. I just see that it's all to do with whatever they've got going on in their own life, home life, etc. Anyway, for your future energies, we've got you again. You're the one that's kind of doing the legwork here. You're the one that's doing a lot of thinking in your head of how to approach them. And if you did reach out communication-wise, it's you that is doing all of this. Again, I've seen that you've done that all along, though. It might just be a trait of yours. It might be something that you're quite an upfront person, is what I'm saying. You like your ships lined up. You like your life sorted. You like it to go. Well, who doesn't really? That I'm an Earth sign as well. I'm a Taurus, and some of when I do Capricorn reads, I can sense it's kind of like what I do, and I don't know if that's an Earth sign thing, but yeah. Anyway, we've got the Page of Pentacles here, which is kind of like, again, you offering something. We've also got the Hierophant card. Words again, communication, Mercury retrograde. I just can't seem to function at all at the moment, bear with me. Again, it's an Earth sign. It's usually to do with Taurus energy. It's you. You know what you want. You know it's this person, is what I'm thinking. But you're stressing over, and I'm not saying stressing because I don't see you majorly stressing. But you're wondering when the time is right to approach this person. We've also got the Four of Cups. Now, usually with the Four of Cups, it's my offering, but the person doesn't accept. I'm going to throw some clarifications onto why all this is happening. I think we know why. Really, it's because the person is just so caught up in their own life that they can't. But for some of you, you might feel a little bit rejected, especially if you have tried to reach this person, if you tried to communicate with this person, you might feel a little bit of rejection. We're going to have a look at their future energies, but I think it's more to do with the way they might not be a little bit upfront with you about what they're going through, and it just might make you feel a little bit left out. But you know they're busy, you know they've got stuff going on. I'm not saying that that's an excuse for them, but it does make you feel a little bit left out. Future energies for the person my Capricorn is dealing with, please. Future energies for the person my Capricorn is dealing with. Thank you. I'm going to take that one. It's not over. I'm going to shuffle again though. It's the same one more, please. This could spring back to life. I don't want to give false hope, but this could, yeah. Oh, see? Star Aquarius. This could spring back to life. Death in reverse, you know. This could spring back to life is what I've got. Interesting. I've also got something coming to light a lot for them. And we had the Two of Swords. Sorry, can't speak, I told you. Which is kind of like, in their current energies, the confusion. I do think it's towards what they're going on, what's going on in their life. The Eight of Cups is their working on themselves card as well, which we know they're not really giving you a lot of attention. They're not there, but it doesn't mean that you're not far from their mind. We've got the Death in reverse here. It could be revived, this, especially with the Star card here as well. It's kind of like they know what they want, but they just feel that they can't commit to you. They can't work on this with you at this moment in time, is what I'm getting. There is something. I'm going to ask why it's all happening, but give it time. Give it time. This could revive. It could spring itself back into life. Might not feel like this moment. For June anyway, I don't think there's going to be much movement, I'll be honest with you. We're looking at future energies again, like I explained before. It could play out a little bit later than June, but the Star card here, Aquarius energy once again. It's also a sign of a renewal, a coming back, something that they want, and paired with the Death card in reverse again, which is why I'm saying this could suddenly grow legs after June, and you could be hearing from this person a lot more than what you're hearing from them now. They could suddenly, boom, situation sorted. They're ready to come towards you. That is what I'm getting. Why is all this happening? Why is all this happening? Thank you. So, Two of Pentacles is why it's all happening. It's usually my sign of juggling, emotionally juggling. And for a small portion of you, they could actually be juggling you with somebody else. But I'm honestly saying I don't get a heavy third party presence. I think the juggling is trying to juggle emotionally what's going on in their own life, as well as trying to keep you happy. It's not happening for them because they are struggling. They're struggling to commit to anything at this moment in time, to commit to you especially, because there's some sort of issue going on with them. For some of you, be aware they might have, I don't think they might have somebody else in the sides. I don't think so. I just don't get that feeling. I just don't get that energy. I don't get that presence. It is definitely juggling, emotionally, trying to balance out their life between work, play, whatever else they've got going on, and it's affecting their relationship with you. How does the person my Capricorn's dealing with currently feel about them? How do they currently feel about my Capricorn? Can you tell me? Do they currently feel? My heart's racing at this moment in time. It's going so fast. Don't know what that means, if that's a sign. How do they currently feel about my Capricorn? How do they currently feel? It's kind of like they're working on it. Give them time, they get in there. 7 of Pentacles. It's like, for some of you, they feel that they have, I want to say that you don't understand. They feel that they've put the effort in previously, and what they're now going through, they expect you to understand, and they expect you to give them space, is what I've got. And you're not, kind of thing. Some of you might be. Some of you might be sat there thinking, well, I am. I haven't contacted them. I am. So if you are, brilliant. But for some of you, the person that you're dealing with just might expect you to automatically know what they're going through. It doesn't mean that you've lost them. It just means that they need time. I want to say that's positive. I think it is. They're going to come back round. But I just think it's all a matter of timing. But that is a little bit of an insight into what they're going through. And that is your reading for June, Capricorn. I wish you well. Thank you.